learning more about becoming a better leader within your restaurant, go to tpenow.com to book your free discovery call.
Si estás interesado en mejorar tu liderazgo y aprender cómo mejorar tu equipo, tu comunicación, ve a la página web tpenow.com y podrás hacer clic en el enlace de una llamada de descubrimiento y te podemos conectar con alguien que hará un entrenamiento comprensivo contigo.
We're super excited. Ashley and I are super excited to join the TPE team, and we're excited to be your coach. So go to tpe.com and select your coach, get a call. We're super excited about that.
Yeah, and also join our Leader Square. It's a community of leaders where you can dive in and learn about different content, different resources, all with our TPE family. So you can join in to our Leader Square community.
Yeah, we're going to be posting stuff consistently. Actually, every single day, we're going to be posting different leadership quotes, leadership content. So we're super excited about the Leadership Square.
What's up, TPE family? It's time for us to get a little better with the Daily Dose of Leadership with Alex Seal. Let's go!
New TPE.
What's up and what's happening, TPE fam? We're back with another daily dose of leadership where our aim is to help leaders get better each and every day. My name is Alex Hill and I have 20 years of organizational experience, and 15 of those years I've spent in leadership. So what does that mean? That means I've had the opportunity to help hundreds of people improve, get better. I've implemented systems, recalibrated systems to help our organization reach its goals. My wife and I are entrepreneurs as well. So we've opened businesses and seen over six-figure success in those businesses, and I'm excited to be here to share some of those principles with you. And today we're going to be talking about something that is important to me. Is I want to talk to you about how to transform your life. I'm going to talk about 3 things that you should be relentless in if you want to see a difference in your life. These things work for me. So I'm speaking from experience, not from something that I read, not from something that I saw on YouTube, not from something. These are my actual experiences, and I've looked over my life and I've kind of extracted 3 overarching topics that speak to why I'm experiencing the success that I have and the trajectory that I'm going on. But before I do that, I want to make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you are liking this content, you're seeing value, and you want to share this with other people, I would appreciate if you did that for us. Thank you guys so very much. And so number one, and I encourage you to take notes here. And some of the stuff you probably already know, I just want to put it in my terms and my phrasing. The number one thing I think you need to be relentless about, and this sounds like common sense, but get relentless about your personal development. Get relentless about your personal growth. Everything that you are wanting to attract in life, everything you want to do in life, no matter what it is, you want to be an athlete, you want to be a performer, you want to be an influencer, you want to own a 7-figure, multi-million-dollar business, you want to be a real estate investor. Anything that you want to do is going to require you to educate, develop, and push yourself to be the best version that you can be, the best version of yourself that you can be, more specifically. A lot of times we compare ourselves and what we do to other people, and we don't understand the journey that they've been on. We don't understand the level of personal development they went on. People might look at me and say, well, I can do what he does, or I want the things that he has, or I want to go to places that him and his family get a chance to go and get a chance to go do. They don't understand the hours that and the years that I've put into personal development. Instead of scrolling, a decade ago or 15 years ago, instead of scrolling Facebook or scrolling MySpace at the time, I'm old enough to remember or be around when that was a thing. And don't get me wrong, I participated in those activities, but they didn't overrule my life. I never wanted to place too much priority or too much time, because time is finite. It's a resource that is not infinite. It's a resource that we have to take advantage of. So I've always been of the mindset of earmarking time towards my personal development. I've always wanted to listen to people who are doing it better than me. I wanted to understand and model my behaviors, my mindset behind people who I felt like were in a position that I was aspiring to be. And so what are you doing to drive that personal development? What books are you reading? What podcasts are you listening to? What methodologies are you aligning with that will help you get to that next level? Get relentless about how good you are at the things that you want to do. No one wakes up and becomes the best. No one. Michael Jordan wasn't the best. Michael Jordan got cut from his high school basketball team. It's hard to imagine and wrap your brain around the fact that, hey, Jordan wasn't always Jordan. You know, when Jordan went to college, yeah, you can see the potential there, but he wasn't Michael Jordan yet. Let me rephrase. He's always been Michael Jordan, but not in the way that we know him. You know, and so what's going to be the thing for you? Are you going to be passionate about the practice? Man, one of the things that gets me the most pumped up and excited about just current events here is watching the journey of Deion Sanders and the Colorado Buffaloes, the Buffs, man. Him and his family, the mindset, and one of the things that they really talk about and they really dwell on is practice. How well we practice translation to how well we perform in a game. We need to practice as hard as if we're playing in the game. And so your personal development is practice. You know, how hard are you going at practice? How hard are you going at, hey, instead of me tuning into watching something on YouTube that doesn't benefit me, how much time are you earmarking to listening to somebody that's going to challenge you? You know, how on your ride in, are you listening to music or ride in home? Are you listening to music or are you listening to a podcast that's going to uplift you, affirm the things that you're doing, give you direction, give you insight, and so get relentless about becoming the best version of you. And I guarantee you, if you implement, and if you don't implement nothing else, and these next two, if you implement that one, you're going to see headway. So, because like I said, for me, for years, I've been back in the DVD era. I was getting DVDs, Jim Collins, Andy Stanley, John Maxwell. Give me what I can get. Let me absorb what I can absorb. And I still use phrasing and lines and zingers from those moments where I've poured into myself, and I see how they're applicable now still. You know, and I'm not trying to be biblical here, but the Bible says there's nothing new under the sun. And so we're just repackaging, rephrasing. People are connecting similar principles in just new connecting ways. And so get aligned with something that's going to get you to the place where you want to be and start really, really, really digging into it. Number one, get relentless about your personal development. Number two, get relentless about serving. I think a lot of times when we think about a position of authority, a position of leadership, a position of ownership, any type of those things, we look at, you know, how can you be served? Typically, you're looking at, well, how does this serve me? How does this help me? How does this work into my advantage? You have to be, if you're going to be the best version of yourself that you can be, you got to prioritize serving. You got to prioritize serving other people. How can you help them become better? How can you help them realize your goals? Zig Ziglar says that the more you help other people, the more people will help you. So think about this. In the last 30 days, how many people have you served? How many people have you helped get better? How many people have you helped realize their goals? How many people have you stepped up and put yourself aside to be able to help them get better? How many people have you put in front of you, in front of your needs, in front of your wants to help them get those things? The more you do that, I can attest to this. You will end up, if you do this well for years, with an arsenal of people who will come to bat for you, who will support you just off the strength of it being you. You might offer a product or service, or you might want to pursue something that does not align with what they need. You might be offering making a t-shirt business or writing a book or doing something that don't even come close to the context of something they need. But the fact that you were serving them, you're willing to serve them, and you've served them in the past, they'll support you. And so, and again, this is how you're going to transform your life. Right? If you focus on serving people, if you focus on prioritizing other people's needs, if you focus on helping other people get better, I'm telling you, I'm almost can guarantee it. Someone's going to help you. Someone's going to help you on this journey we call life. Someone's going to help support the things that you want to do. You can't expect people to support you when you're not supporting them. You can't, and here's the deal, most people aren't going to be business owners. A lot of people aren't going to be GMs and run organizations, multi-million-dollar organizations. So you might not be able to expect the same level of help that they're going to give to you that you may give to them, but you've got to be in the habit of helping other folks if you want to expect people to help you. Okay, so that's point two. Point one, again, be relentless about that personal growth. Number two, be relentless about the people you serve. Be relentless about serving people. Number three, be relentless about what's next. in order for us to truly grow into the capacity that we can and truly pursue the things that we want to pursue, we got to get passionate about what's next. Always looking to not say reinvent the wheel, but see and shape the future. If we get stagnant and we get complacent about where we are right now, and we let that have priority over the things that we do, the things we're able to accomplish, we would truly not reach our true potential. We really won't get to the place that we really can get to if we don't put a real priority on pursuing the next chapter in our lives. The next, we're currently right now, your book is not over. You're writing a book right now. Your life, every day that you live is a page in your book, and it's not over. You're writing it every single day. So whether you focus on what's next or not, next is coming, and it is up to you to figure out how big you want that next to be. It's up to you to figure out what that next looks like. And so if you're being relentless about your personal development, getting better each and every day, if you're relentless about the people you serve or serving people, it's going to be a natural progression for you to go to a next that's higher. But if you get intentional about that next, like, no, I'm going to write down specifically what I want my next to be, what I want my next to look like. That is going to help prioritize how much you personally develop, because your next might say, I want to make $1 million next year. Do you have $1 million personal and professional skills right now? No. Well, maybe you do, but if you don't, you need to look at what your personal development plan is to be able to close those gaps, to be able to get to that place to where you can be the best version of yourself, to be able to obtain what you want out of the future. So those are the 3 things that I want you to be relentless about today. And here's the deal. If you don't do it, fine. Somebody else will, and you will let them get to that place that you should be at. But if you be relentless about your personal growth and development, if you're relentless about serving others, and if you're relentless about what's next, I can almost guarantee you're going to transform your life. Not only when you transform your life, you impact the people around you, your family, your wife, your spouse, your children. You will be able to create a movement in your family, in your genealogy, that will be different for those who are coming after you. That's what you ultimately want to do. For me, I ultimately want to leave my thumbprint on this world, when my children or my grandchildren get a chance to see what their father or grandfather has done. I want them to be motivated to go further and higher than I did. I want to set the bar for those who are coming after me to be able to create something larger. You don't realize the power you have over not only your future, but the future of the people who you have an impact and influence on. When you take hold of these 3 things, when you get better at your personal development, you get better at serving, you get better at filling out what's next, you are planting seeds that you can reap from today, reap from next year, reap from decades from now, when you do it to the level that you are designed to do. So thank you guys so much for tuning into today's Daily Dose. I definitely appreciate it. Love today's topic, how to transform your life. Take heed to these 3 things, implement them, and implement them well. You will go exactly where you want to go. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. And until next time, guys, peace.
Hey guys, what's up? It's your friend, Pastor John R. Adolph from the Antioch Church in Beaumont, Texas. Hey, listen, do me a favor, like, share, and subscribe this channel so you can continue to pivot into your next.